I thought it was a poor performance for Rangers last night, and I know the quality of opposition, I know the level they're playing at, but Andy mentioned the word belief, and I think that was key. I mean, Van Bronckhorst said before the game that he thought his players had the belief to go there and get something. I didn't see any of that at all. I thought it was passive for most of the 90 minutes. I thought Rangers just didn't show any personality at all. I mean, you're talking about this same team that got a Europa League final last year and went to places like Dortmund and Braga and Leipzig and others and get really good performances, really good results, not just in a defensive sense, but actually showing what they could do going forward. And we spoke before the game last night about how, as much as Liverpool are one of the top teams in Europe, they do give you chances, and they go forward so much that they can be exploited at the back. And it was about how Rangers did that and whether they could produce the composure and the quality to cause them problems, and they just didn't show that at all. I thought Van Bronckhorst got the team wrong for a start. I was surprised to see Tillman and Davis starting, and then unsurprised when they two were the first two subs off. I thought Ryan Jack and Scott Arfield would have started initially. Obviously went with Morelos over Cholak, which I wouldn't have argued with, but again, Morelos was so starved of service, and when he did get the ball, couldn't keep it very well. So, I mean, in terms of positives, I agree with Van Bronckhorst in the sense that from the Ajax game, they look a bit more resilient now and a bit more defensively structured and defensively sound. But I couldn't see a strategy last night in terms of when they actually had the ball. I could see a shape and a plan to defend against Liverpool out of possession, but I couldn't really see any kind of plan for when they actually had the ball. And as Andy said, whenever they did get it, they quickly gave it back. So, listen, I thought it was a disappointing night for Rangers. You said it yourself. I mean, the hype, the Battle of Britain. We think back to these games in the past. Scotland, the England clubs, the Scottish clubs always the underdog. They've never been expected to win, going back to Rangers, Leeds, and Celtic, Man United, Rangers, Man United. But the nature of that game, the Scottish team was always in it and usually punching above their weight. And I just didn't think Rangers did that last night.